Good morning. Let's do our daily devotional. Today is March 2nd, 2026, Monday. Today's is called Embracing the Unknown. When I'm afraid, I will trust you. Psalm 56:3. Let me read this and then we'll break it down. I'll probably give you an example. Y'all know how I am, okay? Sometimes it seems that God doesn't want us playing it safe in life. Many of us love our comfort and we do our best to keep ourselves in calm waters close to the proverbial shoreline. I know I sure do. We avoid things that cause pain. We stick to a well-laid plan. But God isn't as interested in our safety and comfort as we are. He calls us into unknown situations where the future is unclear and we have to rely on Him to be the lamp of our path. He changes our plans and leads us into circumstances that are sometimes painful, but calls us to depend on Him fully. Be certain of this, friend, that scary unknown situation which God has led you into is so much safer than the calm, clearly marked road of your own choosing. Embrace the hard things that He has planned, knowing that they will bring goodness and reward if you follow Him. He is worth trusting. Okay? The prayer that you can say for this to help you is, Lord, help me trust you when I'm afraid. These challenging situations that I would not have chosen for myself will bring goodness to my life and glory to you. So help me rely on your Spirit and to fully embrace each moment. Okay, so this is talking about in phases of life where we don't know where we're supposed to go. And there is something that's opened up that scares us, or even a situation that God may bring us into that we're supposed to help someone. Okay, this can go in all sorts of directions. Okay, I remember whenever I had a job at an insurance company. I walked in one day. Now this was after my husband's stroke. Solely depended on me. He was getting no Social Security at the time for his disability. It was crazy. Okay. I walk into work one day, they pull us into a room and they said, okay, this will be your last day. I was terrified because our insurance ended that day also. Okay. I didn't know what I was going to do. I started crying. I was like, what am I going to do? My entire family depends on me. Wow. So I got my little box, got my resume, left. And I remember the day that I was pulling out of that parking lot for Southern United and I looked in my rearview mirror and I felt a sigh of relief, which should not have been there. Okay. I left there and I think I worked at another job for a little while. It was not fulfilling. I could not do it. I started my own business, started cleaning houses, supported my family for probably 6 months. Well, then God opened up this door for a law firm, okay? I took it out of desperation, okay, because they had health insurance, they had health benefits. So I went to work there. I worked there for 8 years. And then I got offered a opportunity with a different company, which was great. It was way more money. It was great. It was going to set my family up, right? I had to fly. I am terrified of flying. I had never flown before. I was already scared of flying, but after 9/11, I was petrified. But prayed about it. Ended up getting on that plane, going up there, and got the job, and been with this company and another company that merged for 10 years. It was the best decision I ever made. I'm working from home. I had to fly, but it was a remote position. I just had to go train. Remote position that I've been in for going on 10 years in July, and I absolutely love it. I work at home. I'm with my family. My girls get off the bus, and sometimes I'm off before they get off the bus or right after. It has been amazing. Okay, so had I not stepped out on faith, because whenever they told me I had to fly to Ohio from Alabama, I was absolutely petrified. But I prayed about it, listened to God, went up there, and it has been the best decision I have ever made in my life. This is just one example that I can relate to, okay? There's been several more, but I don't have all day, okay? But we just need to know that sometimes there are situations that seem so scary. But if we pray and rely on the good Lord and let Him lead, that situation may not be quite as scary, or once we're through it, we can look back. So I want y'all to understand today that we don't need to always play it safe. We need to rely on God. We need to understand that He's going to turn this and be there for us. Sometimes He opens up doors that we can't see ourselves walking through because of fear. But if we trust in Him, open that door and walk through, amazing things can happen. Okay? I hope y'all have a great day. I hope this helped someone. Don't be scared. And I want you to keep standing strong in your faith. Okay? Talk to you later. Love you. Bye.